Benjamin. Benjamin is number one.
Benjamin. Oh, is he the guy in here? Okay.
Yeah, there's him coming out here. Look. Benjamin. TV.
Ah, this guy.
We said you're number one.
Best restaurant in Estepona.
Thank you very much.
That's what he says. Hey, it's Alex here. So it's a lovely Wednesday night here in Estepona. It's July and, well, I'm heading out. I'm heading into the Old Town and, well, I thought you could come with me. I'll show you some places to go, I'll show you some restaurants, some bars and some other things. So if you're planning a trip to Estepona or maybe you even live here, let's take a walk and I will show you around the Old Town and what you can do here on an evening. Let's go. So I think a great place to start is down here on the Paseo. Obviously down here on the front, right by the beach. You've obviously got the beach, which is great if you want to, get your feet wet or take an evening swim. It's also just lovely to walk. You can walk all the way down to the port down there, or right down to the other end over there, which down there you'll find 3 nice little bars, which is a great place to look out over the bay. Got views of Gibraltar and Africa just there. Get a drink. It's a super spot. Where I am is near Chiringuito Paco, so it's at the end of Juan Carlos. So if you want something to eat, I recommend Chiringuito Paco or any of the other chiringuitos along here. They're all pretty decent. If I'm honest though, Paco is my favourite. You'll see behind me they've got the fire on, so you can get an espeto, which is basically a barbecued fish. Absolutely delicious. I highly recommend the sardines. If you want to find out more about Chiringuito Paco, I've got a full video over on estepona.life and of course on the YouTube channel. If you've got kids, there is this fantastic playground which goes all the way from here right down to somewhere over there, and it's full of fun stuff for kids. My kids absolutely love it, and I'm sure your kids will too. So you might want to spend the whole evening down on the Paseo, and why not? But I'm going to walk that way towards the town and I'll show you some other really cool spots. Let's go. So, as I'm walking along the Paseo, let me just point out a few other spots. You've got Central Beach here, which is another chiringuito, though it's not really a proper chiringuito because, well, it's not actually on the beach, although you can sit on the beach over there. Pretty good food there too. Here we've got some more kid stuff, like a soft play area, a merry-go-round, although I should say that this stuff is only here in the summer. If you come in the winter, like in December, it's a little bit different down here. Still good, but nowhere near as busy, and there's not all this stuff. So I'm going to keep walking. I mean, it's not too far to the Old Town. Another 2 minutes and I'll be a little bit further down. This spot, by the way, is at the end of Avenida Juan Carlos, which is currently having a load of work on at the moment, but soon it's going to be a huge square, a huge plaza with, I don't know, shops, restaurants, all kinds of things. So looking forward to that. Another point of interest is just over there on the Paseo. Can't see it's behind those trees. I'll get you a little shot now. Is Ferguson's, which is the English pub, which is, well, if you're English, you'll probably like it. You can get some English food there, which is really good. But they also show a lot of sports. So if you like your football or darts or any sports really, they've got loads of TVs. Super friendly, good food. Might be your thing. Okay, so a little bit further down the Paseo now. Here is Chiringuito La Peseta, which is the one remaining traditional chiringuito, I'd say. The others are kind of more like a restaurant. This is still pretty rough around the edges and very traditional. I really like it. You can of course play some chess. They've got some big chess boards down here, so if you're into chess, come down and have a game on the Paseo. And in fact, this time of year, they even have little chess sort of tournaments. You see here, you've got the tables out and they're playing some chess on normal sized boards. So yeah, if you're into chess, definitely get down here. Even if you're not into chess, why not just come down and give it a try? I'm going to walk a little bit further now, not too much further, and I'm going to show you one of my favourite Italian restaurants. Let's go take a look. And here we are. So I'm basically next to the Correos, the post office, which is at the end of Calle Caridad, which is over there. And the restaurant I wanted to point out was this one. It's La Costeria. Again, you'll find a full video on Estepona.live, but it's an Italian place. Great pizza. They specialise in mussels, which are absolutely delicious. And as you can see, the spot is just perfect. In this lovely square, underneath the trees, right near the beach. I mean, you can't go wrong. Just round the corner that way, you go a little bit further along the Paseo and then take the next left, you'll find Lorenzo's, which is another Italian restaurant, which is super good. Again, full video on the channel. And then a little bit further along the Paseo that way, not too far, you will find Tacos and Tequilas. Tacos and tequila, I should say. I don't think it's plural tequilas, unless you want plural tequilas, which of course has tacos, which are pretty decent. So I'm now going to not walk any further on the Paseo because I want to get into the Old Town, so I'm going to cut up this way and go up Calle Caridad, and let's take a look in the Old Town. Okay, so I've just walked up Calle Caridad, only a little way, I mean the front's there, and I'm now walking towards the main square of Estepona, just up here. It is Plaza de las Flores, and I'm sure you've been to Estepona, you've been to this square. It is, I won't say the biggest square, but it's not actually the biggest square, but it is definitely one of the most popular squares, and yeah, it's a good spot to spend an evening. If you've not eaten here, well, let me just show you a couple of things. You've got avocado there, which is, I'm going to say it's okay. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. And then as you move on to the square, I mean, just take a look at it. In fact, the fountain needs replanting. It's normally covered in flowers. Not a great day to do the video, but hey, you've got just restaurants all the way around. You can sit here in the square. It's got a lovely vibe. There's someone playing some music over there. Really busy, but I'm sure you'll get a table. My favourite places, just there, is, now I can never remember this bar's name. I'm going to go and have a look. It is El Descaro, of course. I always call it Martin's because the waiter Martin, who's just there in a white shirt, he's always super friendly, and he always looks after me. So that's one of my favourites. They do kind of tapas and stuff really good. If you want really traditional tapas, in the corner there is La Sereña, which is very traditional Spanish, really good price tapas, particularly as you're on this main square. So definitely worth checking out. Other places you can eat are at the hotel. Now I've not eaten here yet, but it seems really popular. The food I've seen looks really good, so probably worth checking out. I must do a video on it soon. And then the other thing you've got here is up there, up on the roof of Hotel El Pilar, is a bar. And up there the views are absolutely fantastic. You've got views over the square and over Estepona. In fact, I've probably got some footage that I can put up right now so you can see. But yeah, if you've not done that, you've got to get up on the roof and have a drink and enjoy the views. Tucked just down the side of El Pilar, you've got Cooper's Barrel, which is their bar, which is an English pub, although it's not English. English-themed pub. And then you've also got Casa del Rey, which is a nice restaurant, very busy. You're going to need to book that. So this is Plaza de las Flores. And yeah, if you've not had something here, you've got to come here. It's like a must-do of Estepona. So I just popped up on the roof of El Pilar because I thought, well, I better get you some footage. I forgot to mention that there is this restaurant here, Macao. Again, I've never eaten here, but people do tell me some good things. And again, you've got the great view of the town. But yeah, I'm just walking up these steps here, which is right next to the restaurant. And yeah, the bar is here, but as you can see, it's quite busy. There's a bit of a queue. So expect to wait, but it's definitely worth it. Let me just show you. It's great. And well, let's get some footage of this view. here we are. It's just on the side of Plaza de Flores. Just walk through that little passageway there. It's actually called Plaza Doctor Arce. Let's say everyone calls it Plaza Doc. And here you'll find another couple of good restaurants. That one is a really good kind of fish restaurant, although I haven't been for a while and I haven't got a video on it, but it is good. Over there is Madu Bar, which I have got a video on. I went to recently, it was really good. And here is, well, La Italiana, which used to be here. There you get coffee and all kinds of stuff. They used to do really good ice cream, but I don't think they're doing ice cream anymore, but you can get a cake. And just around the corner is El Tardeo, or should I pronounce it El Tardeo? I need to work on my Spanish still. And that's a really good bar. Sometimes they have music on, worth checking out. So I'm going to head this way now, and I'm going to head towards another little square just up Calle Terraza called, well, Egg Square. I don't know what the real name is, but again, all the locals call it Egg Square. Let's go take a look. So this is Egg Square, it's just off Calle Terraza. It's actually called Plaza Antonia Guerrero. The sign's up there. Oh, my Spanish is embarrassing. I am working on it. I'm still doing Duolingo a lot. I'm on like a 1,500 day streak and practicing every day. Just need to work on the accent and the pronunciation. I think I'll be getting there. But anyway, Egg Square is a good spot. There is a couple of bars there which are good for a drink. I'm not too sure about the food. That one used to be really good for food. They used to do tapas and stuff, and now they do other things. I don't think it's quite as good. I think it's pretty popular tonight. The one next to it is a very traditional Spanish one. I've eaten there a few times, always good. And over there is Restaurante Bar La Palma, which I do have a full video on, which is a restaurant I've been coming to, well, ever since I started coming to Estepona, which was about 20 years ago. Very traditional, really good food, do fish and meat and all that kind of stuff. It's a really good spot. If you carry on a little bit further up Calle Terraza, on the right hand side you will get to Carambola, which is a Venezuelan cafe, bar, restaurant. I absolutely love it. They do arepas, they do empanadas, always got a good vibe. So that's certainly worth checking out. But I'm not going to go that way right now. I'm going to go back down Calle Terraza. In fact, no, I'm not. I've changed my mind. I'm going to cut through the Old Town, because that is always a good thing to do on an evening in Estepona. It's just to wander through the flowered streets in the Old Town. So I'm going to cut through that way to get back down to Calle Real. Let's go. Okay, so I'm just about to turn off Calle Terraza and go up here, Calle San Antonio, which, I mean, have a look. One of the more, probably the most beautiful street in the Old Town. It's got flowers down the middle. I just walked past that ice cream shop. Put a little bit of footage up just there. Of course, that's a great thing to do upon an evening in Estepona, is get an ice cream, and there is loads of places to get ice cream from. And to be honest, they're all pretty decent. That one's nice actually, the one on Calle Terraza. The most popular one is Ambrosia, which is back down where I was a few moments ago, next to La Costeria, the Italian restaurant with the mussels I recommended. That one is the most popular, I think, because they have the most flavours, but expect it to be really busy. But yeah, as I say, most of them are pretty decent. I can't say I've really had a bad ice cream here in Estepona, but after your ice cream, maybe you want to walk. So yeah, just have a wander around the Old Town. This is a great place to start on Calle San Antonio, and you know, just wander. You won't get too lost. Loads of lovely flowered streets, and I mean, there's not too many bars or restaurants down these little streets. They're mainly residential, but who knows? You might stumble across a little hidden gem. It's perfectly safe. I've wandered around here many times on many a late night and never had any problems. So yeah, a great thing to do. Wander around the Old Town flower streets. down these steps here, that's Calle Real there. That is Casa Flores, which is a beautiful house. I think you can stay there, tourist accommodation now. It used to be a friend of mine's house a long time ago. And it's going to bring me down onto Calle Caridad. Now, Calle Caridad and Calle Real are probably the two main streets for restaurants. You can see there's some restaurants there, some restaurants here. Now, I will say that these restaurants are, well, they're for tourists mostly. Although, to be honest, there's one there, La Lonca, which is one I used to go to all the time, which is probably the least touristy out of all of them. It's quite Spanish. But yeah, if you're looking for something to eat, you will definitely find it down Calle Caridad or Calle Real. So I'm going to walk along Calle Caridad a little bit now, and I'll just point out a few of the restaurants. First off, we've got this one, which is called, what's it called? Oliver, after olives, of course. I've never been, but it's really, really popular. It's owned by the same people that have La Bulla, which I have been to many a times. Good. Hello. Oh, good. Nice to see you. Thank you. Enjoy. Just a Estepona Life fan. By the way, if you do see me when you're in Estepona, do say hello. I'd love to meet all of you and say hello. Really appreciate your support and comments and likes and all that stuff. So yeah, that was Oliver. I've never been there. It's the same people as La Bulla. It's good. I believe a lot of people go there. Here you've got the Boab tree, which I've, again, not been to, but they have art going on. There's often a painter in there. This one, Galpon, I have been to. Really nice food here. A little bit expensive, but really worth checking out. But as you can see, in July, all the restaurants are quite busy. So if there's one particular one you want to get to, I highly recommend that you reserve a table. So walk a little bit further down. We've got El Cortillo, which is just here. I have been to that restaurant. It's good. Again, very popular. I don't have a video on it. I don't think I do. Don't remember doing a video on that one. But yeah, it's good for like meat. Mainly meat, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk a little bit further down. There's a few more nice restaurants just a little bit further. And there's actually a little gap here between the restaurants. So for the magic of editing, let's speed up time. So I've made it to the end of Calle Caridad. Just there is El Típico Andaluz, which was really, really, really good. It used to be very traditional. They had the jamon. They did a fantastic jamon, eggs and chips. It was absolutely delicious. It's still okay. I mean, I went there recently with my parents. It was in winter and it was okay. But, you know, if you've been here a long time, you've seen the change in it and it's not quite what it was. Next door to it is Los Agaves, which I have done a video on. In fact, I've done 2 videos because they moved. And it's Mexican. It's good. If you like Mexican food, you know, tacos, ceviche. I think it's ceviche they do. Definitely has some raw fish there. You'll have to check out my video. Really friendly, really good. And a very traditional Mexican. Now I'm just walking through this busy place.
Alex, over here.
Hey, hello.
How do you do?
Good. Let's see how we're doing. So this is how we go. How is it?
You know I follow you all the time.
I know. You're going to be in a video now.
There you go.
Alex, possibly the best restaurant in
Really?
Estepona, but I think La Tarantella is. But here's the best thing.
All right. But, well, I've been here many a time. It's generally really good. Yeah.
Very good. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I'd be
There we go. You heard it here. The best restaurant in Estepona.
I'd be
Possibly.
I'd be following you.
All right. You have to.
Benjamin is number 1.
Benjamin. Oh, is he the guy in here? Okay.
Yeah, there's him coming out here. Benjamin. TV.
Ah, this guy.
We said you're number 1.
Best restaurant in Estepona.
Thank you very much.
That's what he says. All right, nice to see you. Enjoy your food.
See you later, Alex.
You give the best advice on this tip one.
Thank you. Well, it's getting quite hard to make my video. Hello. Oh,
Watch you all the time.
nice to meet you. How's the food?
Oh, lovely. Lovely, yeah. She loves you. Every week she shows me. Yeah.
You watch me on TikTok. Well, thank you. I appreciate the
Oh,
support.
yeah, she loves you.
All right. Well, we went a little bit off piece there. But what I was going to say is, yeah, this is Alma de Miguel. Used to be just called Miguel's. They like it. I haven't been here for a while. It's quite fancy. It's very big, but yeah, always popular. And yeah, possibly the best restaurant in Estepona. I must come back soon and do a video on it. They have the fresh fish and everything. But now we have arrived in Plaza Ortiz, which I've got to say is one of my favourite squares. I mean, just take a look. Always lively, always got a great vibe, always a great place to spend time on an evening, and some great restaurants to choose from as well. Here you got Chanchalay, which, well, they're known for their burgers. Burgers are pretty good. Here you got DeMarco, which for a long time was one of my favourite pizza restaurants. I mean, there's a bit more competition now. Still up there though with the best. You've got this lovely fountain, absolutely beautiful. There you got Sir, which is kind of a steak place, Argentinian I think. Been there a number of times, always good. And this, I mean, they said Miguel's is possibly the best restaurant in Estepona. I think this place here, La Bulla, is going to be up there too. One of my favourites, been there many a time, perfect for a special occasion, great food, great service. You're going to need to book, but if you can get yourself a table there, I guarantee you'll have a great time. It's La Bulla, again, full video on the channel. And then here in the corner, you've got Taloni, which is not a restaurant as such, although they do food, but it's kind of simple stuff like nachos and that kind of stuff. But great for just a coffee, for a beer, and just to enjoy this lovely location on the square, beach there, sea there. You can't go wrong really in Plaza Ortiz. It's the square with the thinking woman. Wow, I'm exhausted after that. But now I'm going to walk back that way towards Calle Caridad again, and we're going to go down Calle Real and take a look what's down there. Okay, so this is Calle Real, straight off Plaza Ortiz. This street runs all the way back down to where I started, down to Avenida Juan Carlos. And yeah, again, it's got a great selection of restaurants. We've got a good choice of Italians right here. We've got, as I mentioned, Pizzeria DeMarco. You've got this one, which is La Sabia, which is good. Gluten-free options there as well. I know there's someone who always comments on my videos, is there any gluten-free options? I know that one does gluten-free pizza. This one, Solimar, got a full video on this one on the channel. It's Romanian. They do some great value food, super tasty, especially if you come during the day, because they do a menu del dia. A little bit further along here, we've got this Mexican called Mexa, which, well, I haven't been for a while. I'd say it's okay, but the other Mexican places that I mentioned, Tacos and Tequila, Los Agaves, probably more authentic and a little bit better. We've also got some bars along here, not just restaurants. So you've got this one, which is good for football, goes really late. They also have the kind of shisha, things that you smoke. We've got Luna, which is nice because it goes through to the front as well. There's a couple more bars if I just walk a little bit quicker, so I don't have to bore you with another edit. Got this lovely square here, Plaza Rocio Bathan, which is, well, just a quaint little square. Bar, etc. here, which is not open in the evening, but I do have a video on it. It's great for breakfast. And then here, yeah, we've got some more bars. We've got Bar Manila, not Manila, Bar Manila. Always popular. They do an open mic night once a month as well, so if you fancy doing a bit of singing, something to do on an evening. Then we've got another Italian here, El Rincon de Toscano, which is good. Again, full video on my channel. I think when I came last time though, they did burn my pizza a little bit. They did give me another one. Another Italian right here, Pavarotti. Again, got a video on that one, really like that one. So plenty of choice if you like Italian food. Next up we've got the Grill House. Again, I've got a video on that one, which is great for steak and burgers, all that kind of grilled food. Again, you can sit either this side on Calle Real, or you can go through and sit on the Paseo. Calle Real always has a really nice buzz, and yeah, certainly worth a walk down upon an evening. I'm sure you'll find a lovely restaurant. Just going to walk a little bit further. There's even more things to show you. Here we've got Bar Sam Sam, which is very popular with expats, although I do get told off for calling them expats. For us immigrants, it's owned by a Dutch guy, and yeah, it's really friendly. You'll meet some characters there, worth checking out. And then we've got another bar here, which is Ronaldo's, which I've only recently just moved in here. They've also got a bar down the port which made them famous. Again, a lively place. Great if you just want to drink, not really so much for food. But talking of food, we are now just coming up onto some other restaurants which I do particularly like. We've got Moo Moo here, which Argentinian again, but I've got to say the steak I had here has got to be one of the best in Estepona. They've got a real charcoal grill there, and yeah, super tasty steak, along with other Argentinian. I'm going to get another shot of that grill because it's pretty cool. Yeah, probably one of the best steaks that I've had in Estepona at Moo Moo.
Alex,
Not yet.
how are you doing, my friend?
Hello.
You no idea who I am?
No, who are you?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Are you still recording?
I am.
Oh shit.
Please, can you
Hang
stop
on.
for a second?
Let's just cut. There we go, we're back. Got a little bit of footage of that lovely grill as well, a little bit better. So, I continue to walk along Calle Real. Here we got Casa Telegrafo, which I've not tried yet, but it's by the same people that have La Coteria, the restaurant that I really like, so I'm sure it's good. I've got to try it out. I will have a video on that soon. So, by the way, make sure you're subscribed if you're watching this on YouTube, so you don't miss out. The guys that just stopped me a minute ago, they said that curry pata is absolutely amazing. And I know you can't smell it, but it smells absolutely good. I've not been here. Hello. I was just saying, how is the curry?
Oh my God.
Excellent. Yeah, I've not been yet. I went when it was up there, but I've not been. Yeah.
It's very, very tasty. It's worth coming.
Well, so there we go. Curry pata worth a try. So we go, we're back. A little bit of music interruption. Yeah, I'm getting stopped a lot this evening. I guess it's because I'm actually holding my camera on a proper kind of thing. It makes me look more obvious. Yeah, a little musical interlude. The other place I want to mention, I've just walked past it, is Casa Wild, which I did a video recently on. Yeah, I definitely did. And very different menu to everywhere else. It's got like a lot of organic stuff, a lot of vegetarian stuff. Really friendly, really good food. That's a place to get the ceviche, I've got to say. Yeah, never really used to be into ceviche, but now, absolutely love it. So I'm going to walk a little bit further. I mean, there's not too much more to show you on Calle Real apart from one more restaurant and a couple of bars. And then, well, I'm getting hungry and thirsty, so I'm going to head up to one of my favourite little tapas bars. It's just a little bit off the beaten track. It's only about a 5-minute walk from here, and it's well worth it. So that's where we're going to go. I'll just point out the bars here as we're walking towards them. So here we've got Taberna 10, which I went to recently actually, and really, really good. Traditional Spanish. It's not actually that busy, surprisingly. It's normally really busy. Got some empty tables there. So I usually say that you have to reserve, but no, not tonight. Across the way they've got Tapas 10, which is their tapas bar. Been to a couple of times. I like it. They're not really traditional tapas. They're kind of more fancy tapas. But yeah, certainly worth checking out. Tapas 10. And then as we go a little bit further, there's a very popular Spanish ice cream place here, which is okay. As I mentioned, if you want an ice cream, the best one is just back through here. Ambrosia, they've got the biggest selection. And then we've got a couple of bars. We've got Rick's here, which is always busy. They've got TVs on, it's the World Cup at the moment. So good for sport, great service, good vibe. And then next door, they've just opened this new bar, Casa Paco. So if you just want to come out for a drink, this is a good spot. It's going to be buzzing and plenty of places to sit. So yeah, I'm now going to cut back through Plaza de las Flores and then up the side and yeah, finish off at one of my favourite tapas places. Okay, so I'm just off the side of Plaza de las Flores. It's starting to get a little bit dark now. That's Casa del Rey, which I mentioned earlier. Really good restaurant, very popular. I want to point out this little place down here, which I always call it the Bodega. It's La Bodeguita del Chateau. And it's a cute little place. It's very small. It's on a hill, but the service is friendly. The tapas are traditional. and they've got a good selection of like wine, which you'd expect from them. Let me just get a little bit closer and I'll grab a little footage for you. Particularly good in the winter, because it's got some nice inside seating. Okay, so let's walk a little bit further up the hill. Plaza Flores still there. Hotel El Pillar behind me with the rooftop bar. And here is La Tarantella, which was a restaurant that my friend mentioned earlier when he was sitting at McGill's, that this is the second best restaurant in Estepona. I'm not sure I agree with that, but it is a decent enough Italian. It's a little bit fancy, a little bit expensive, always very busy, which I guess is a good sign, right? Again, by the same people that have La Bulla. I'm just going to walk up this way a little bit, even though it's slightly off where I want to go, because I just wanted to show you the Mercado Santa Ana. Mercado Santa Ana. This sign's weird, it's got like a little A in it. I just call it the market, the Mercado, El Mercado, and yeah, it's recently been refurbished. It's obviously the old market, but it's full of restaurants now, and it's got a kind of a unique concept because you can order from all the restaurants from one table. So someone wants like sushi, someone else wants steak. I don't know if they do sushi actually, but you get what I mean. There's about 4 or 5 different kitchens, and you can order from anyone you like. They've got lots of outside seating, inside seating. Not particularly busy tonight though. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to continue back up this way, and yeah, I need to get a drink. Okay, so I'm continuing now to walk to my final destination. This is Calle Santa Ana. Just there is Esquina, let me get you a better shot of that, is Esquina del Arte, which I think is more of a daytime, more of a lunch place. I mean, there's a few people there now, but yeah, it's decent enough. But yeah, I'd probably go over there at lunchtime. Just up here on the left is a really nice cheese and wine place. So maybe you're looking for something a little bit different. You don't want a big meal. Am I getting run over? No. You don't want a big meal. Check it out. It's called Vinoteca 27 or 27. It's right here. It's good for cheese and wine. But yeah, my final destination is this bar up here. It's a tapas place. It is called Bardo, and it's a tapas place, but then also on the side it has a restaurant. It used to be called La Cocina. I'm going to stop here, get some tapas and have a drink. It's in a lovely spot, and I'm going to record a full video. Now I have got a video on it which you may have seen. I came here when they first opened, and I came with my kids, and there was a little bit of a misunderstanding with some chips, with some French fries. They came with garlic, and my kids didn't like it, and the video review that I did, I don't think did them justice. Now I can hear music, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to record a video actually, but we'll try. But yeah, certainly worth checking out, because they often have a DJ on, or they have flamenco music. So let's go and take a look, and we'll wrap up the video there.
Loving you. Loving you.
So I've got my table at Bardo, and well, you can hear the DJs on, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make my full video on this place tonight. It's a little bit noisy. Hopefully you can hear me all right. But yeah, if you want some music, Bardo, they got the DJ. They also have flamenco some nights. I got myself a beer, so they do beer. I ordered some tapas as well. But yeah, that concludes our video. It's been exhausting, but of course I've only just scratched the surface on the places that you can go to in Estepona on an evening. I'd love to know where you like to go. Leave me a comment below. I'll try and reply to all the comments that I get. And if you see me around town, yeah, do say hello. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. That really does help me out. And to make sure you don't miss any future videos, make sure you hit that subscribe. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you later.